Hi there, I'm Josh from the Journey Church. We're about to start making our way through this, Romans Disarmed, in order to liberate Paul's letter and our communities in the face of structural oppression. A wee while back, Alan sent the book to me through the post, just the sort of guy he is. He sends you your favourite things, and he's asked me to read it and with each chapter to do a short summary. There are 10 chapters in all. The book engages with Paul's letter to the Romans and is trying to bring back to the foreground something that is explicit in the letter but has been sidelined in some of our recent traditions. Paul is writing a letter of resistance from the underside of empire right into the epicenter of that world. I didn't know the book or its authors, but I've now read it and it's really powerful. In its scope, it has two goals, really. One is to give us a fresh experience of what it would have been like to be living real lives, diverse lives, in first century Rome, and to encounter Paul's letter, how explosive and radical this was, and the kinds of challenges it would have posed to the diverse Jesus communities in Rome. The other goal is that it tries to faithfully contemplate and imagine how this same message, the same spirit, should speak into our lives, our communities today, as we live in the context of empire. Because we do. The themes of imperialism, nationalism, power, slavery, racism, gender inequality, ecological destruction, economic inequality, violence, sexuality, and peace, and gospel, what it even means to have good news. All of these themes are huge in our time as well, and Romans speaks into these. But the time is different as well, the culture, the conversations, and the concerns. So the book explores what it would mean for us to live out the radical inclusivity, peacefulness, and anti-imperialism in our own time. The authors live in Canada. They're Bible scholars and they live on an off-grid permaculture farm with a changing number of people and animals. I mention that because they speak really powerfully about their relationships with people in their communities who are from demographics that experience the human cost of empire in a way they themselves don't. And yet by living in community with these people, it becomes personal rather than just social in a way that it couldn't without those relationships crossing those divides. Maybe that's something for us to contemplate. Disclaimer, these videos will not do justice to the book itself, and I would really encourage you to read this book. It's a book I have longed for and really needed, and I believe the church does too. So that's the plan. If any of that sounds good, feel free to join me as we journey through Romans Disarmed.